He didn't just say that. Oh, goodness. What happened with Diddy's son and Ray J? When I saw this, it did take me by surprise. I was like, where did this come from? What? Why are they beefing? But then I started to look into it and okay, I kind of get where this is coming from. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, it's Lanaiya. Welcome back to my channel. Click the link to subscribe and let's get into this video. Let me get comfortable for this. I feel like the last few weeks or months, I've learned more about Diddy than I wanted to. Yeah, I've heard a lot of things. I mean, you've heard the stuff, right? Who has not heard this stuff by now? So as you know, there's a lot of accusations going around right now of things that Diddy has done and been involved in. They are alleged at this point, they are accusations, but I don't know if you saw it, I saw it, the video of Cassie, and that was something that really took place. That doesn't look good. That did not look good at all, which I think there is a bit of a divide. There is a bit of a for and against at the moment as to, is he guilty, is he not? But I think that video definitely is making people lean more towards the he's probably guilty side of things, just based on his character. With all the stuff that's being said about Diddy, Ray J has been talking. He's been on interviews, he's been on podcasts, and he's been talking. I'm gonna play you a few clips.
Birthed you, bro. Kick somebody while they on the ground. Like, I know Puff, like personally, from being a mentor, from me like running my own shit and having to have to deal with like a lot of different perceptions on what this is and how smart are we in boardrooms or in deals.
So this one, he did an interview with Jason from Hollywood Unlocked, and he don't seem like he's in his right state of mind in this interview. Obviously, watch the whole thing, I'll put the link below. He does say that he knows P. Diddy personally in this. This is one of the first ones I saw where he was speaking on the Diddy situation. Next was when he was speaking on News Nation. And throughout this video, there's just loads of pictures and footage of him with Diddy, just showing, I guess, the relationship that they have. Then he was on News Nation again.
It is in the industry, even man on man, man on woman, woman on woman, that it could go any way.
It could go any way, and it's sad because, you know, you want to be in the entertainment industry, and if that's what you got to do, and that's not what you even like to do, and that's what you're made to do, it's insane. And it must be a crazy, like, mind trip, you know, after that happens. And I know a few celebs that have been in that kind of crazy situation, and they haven't been the same since. You know, it's like, ask what we could do for our country. Ask the country, like, or right now in this situation, I can't do that because all I would be thinking about is them thinking about my ass. You know, it's just not okay. You know,
that is not okay.
I mean, if that's not what you with, right?
At this point, I don't know if Ray J is trolling, if he's trying to give us the real deal about what's going on, or if he could be a victim himself. Then I found the video where I think the comments were made that the Sons really took offense to. This is the one I know a lot of people have been talking about. Right.
For our future industry. Do you forgive somebody for taking somebody's ass? There's a lot of people out here taking from people. Not only like people are getting robbed of not only their money and their spirituality. They're getting robbed of their womanhood and manhood. Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain. Do you chuckle? Do you laugh? Do you help? Do you criticize? Because I see a lot of jokes out there right now talking about baby oil. Everybody got a joke about having baby oil and lube. Is that okay? Is that the message? Ha 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 ha. That was funny, fam. Now what? I don't use baby oil. Lube sometimes makes it better. Should I come out with Ray Y jelly and do some kind of like skit and say, KY just gave me a deal. Ray Y jelly, I got 1,000 of them. Ha 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 ha. Ray Y. funny to you? It's not to me. Power who are abusing the power. I can say a lot of names. I won't today, but I will soon.
He made some comments about behinds, baby oil, and also that he could say names that he's not going to say right now. Those are the clips I found. There could have been other things that he said in the run up to this, but as you'll see in some of the clips I'm going to show, apparently the Sons approached him. This is going to be the third time what's about to happen that they approached him. And I'm assuming some of this is what has led to it, because from those images, in my understanding, they were all cool. He's been in their lives, you know, he's been cool with Diddy. So it seems like it's one of those ones where someone who they think is on their side doesn't seem like he's on their side. That's how it's coming across. So fast forward, they're all at this Halloween party hosted by Tara Electra. You've got Ray J there, you've got Christian Combs there, Justin Combs, Quincy, so all the Sons, and Chris Brown's there too, Amber Rose, other people are there. And apparently the Sons circled Ray J towards the end of the party or when he was leaving, and there was some contact. Apparently chests were bumped and something was about to go down, but Chris Brown jumped out his car and came and stopped the whole thing. It's just like, this is not about to happen. So first of all, big up to Chris Brown, because I feel like anytime I hear his name, most of the time it's something negative. Even though I think he's a great performer, but a lot of the time it's something negative in the press. So to hear that he is the savior coming in on the white horse to save the day is very good to hear. I don't believe there was actually a fight. I didn't actually get into any blows or anything.
Kind of ensued at the end of the party when we were trying to exit the building, actually. I honestly just saw like Christian, Justin, Quincy kind of start circling Ray a little bit. Words were exchanged. Things started getting heated as we went into the parking garage. You know, I feel like chests were being bumped. Ray had a backpack, and from the last situation we were outside with the zoo stuff, he went around and tried to go grab his backpack, and he had this satchel on. So I'm like, does he have a blower in there? Like, I don't want it to really like get to this level. So out of nowhere, Chris Brown hops out the car like a freaking leprechaun out of the magically delicious sky, and like honestly he started breaking it up. I tried to talk to Quincy, Christian, get their stance on it and let them know that this wasn't the time and the place.
Apparently there were 8 of them. There were the three brothers and 5 additional people that circled Ray J. This is their dad though, and obviously there's so many negative things being said. So were they just standing up for their dad, or is it a case of they shouldn't get involved? I do think at this moment it's better that they say less, because everything around Diddy right now is negative, and I think they are classed as the children and they are being left out of it, even though they're big boys now. What they like between 26 and 30 something, but they're still being classed as the children. So people aren't getting them involved, respectfully, quite right. But when they go and do something like this, it's pulling them into the mainstream of everything that's been going on. I think Quincy also put out a statement recently asking people for privacy and space, but I think that comment about behinds that Ray J made might have been the tipping point. What would you do? What would you do if it was your dad? Yeah, and people just talking wild, and then you see them. What are you gonna do? Well, would you do something? Would you not? Do you think they were right? Do you think they were wrong? So let's continue, because it hasn't ended here. Ray J was then on a call with WAC 100 and he was questioning him about what went down, what happened. And I don't think Ray J may have realized that he was on speakerphone, or it looked like he was actually on a whole Zoom. Or should I say WAC 100 was on the phone, and but he had a Zoom going on so everyone could see him. But what Ray J was sharing with him, he said, do not put this out there. And he said, it's already out there. Basically, he's going to put it out regardless. Let me play it for you.
Okay, now I'm going to get the squad back with him. Ray J. No. Listen now. Everybody been calling me, and you know, until you call me, I feel like it's no big deal. All right? So I'm talking to the exposer homies. They talking about the Combs is trying to rush you. And I'm like, what are you talking about? They tried to rush you in Miami?
In LA.
Where?
Bro, you know I'm not gonna call y'all because this could go somewhere else, and I'm like, at the club, dog.
But you didn't have Donut then with you?
I ain't have nobody with me, dog.
So how many of them was it? 2, 3? What?
I don't know, like 8.
Oh, so it was them and 8, and they tried to rush you for real.
Yeah, but don't put this up, blood.
Nah, it's going out.
Nah, blood.
It just go out, dog. Like now. So my question to you is, can I put the other stuff out that we've been knowing about? Nah, they too young. Like it ain't like that. Like I moved away from it. Like, huh? I tried to talk some sense into like what happened, but I just, you know what I'm saying, luckily the homie Chris is there. What? Wait, what Chris? Chris Brown, bro. But Wack, don't put this up online. Bro. Nah, it's this off. Nah, but still, don't. It's going up. It's already online. It's online that tried to rush you, and you ain't told me. It's everywhere. It's everywhere that they tried to rush you. They ain't say they put their hands on you. I just said the little homie gonna squabble up. I thought it was just one. Now you telling me them and 8. So it's on. Yeah, but it don't need to be like that. Nah, that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. Now, dog. So I'm gonna call you when I get back tomorrow. I'm gonna pull up on you. All right. They tried to get the little homie.
Yeah, but Wack, they hot as fire grease right now. Leave them alone.
Man, don't give a how hot they is.
They hot. They hot.
If we run
They hot.
When we run into you, act like it's 1995.
Yeah. They hot though.
Now you gonna try to rush 8 deep.
It sounded like Ray J doesn't want this to escalate. He's basically saying to them, calm down, like, it's fine. It's you know, they're youngers, leave it, let it be. Because what, Ray J's like 43, and the oldest one, I think Quincy, is like 33 or something. Youngest one's 26. But Wack 100 sounds like, nope. Nope, they shouldn't pull up on you like that. There was 8 of them, there was 1 of you. So probably even more reason why he didn't want him to put it out on social media, because let's just leave it, let's just move past this, it's done. The latest clip I saw was of Ray J talking with Nicki, and in that clip he basically said that he's spoken to the brothers since, and they've squashed it. They were speaking for a good half an hour and spoke through it.
No, we didn't have a fight. We had a big argument right outside the club.
And who started it?
This time, I think I got loud and got aggressive, but it was the 3rd time it's happened. And so I felt like I needed to like stand up for myself, even though I was talking and we was having a lot of crazy words. I was walking that way to avoid the issue. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. And it's unfortunate, but what's dope is that we all got on the phone. We talked for about 35 minutes.
You that don't care.
You don't care about the piece
Listen,
about it?
at what point? So you saying someone approached you, and this is the 3rd time y'all been having this argument. What was y'all arguing about?
Comments that I was making on my show.
That's the latest that I've heard on the situation. Thing is, Diddy's been clearly very present in their lives. Like usually on Halloween, I usually see that they're dressing up together, like they spend a lot of time together. So this is not an estranged dad. They roll deep with their dad. We don't know if the kids knew, if they didn't know, if they're finding this all out, and this is all even true, if they don't want to believe. Either way, it's their dad. I don't know, that's a hard position to be in. In a way though, pulling up on somebody, there's 3 of you, there's 1 of him, is not great. And I'm glad Chris Brown was there to just stop whatever was about to happen and just end that one time. But I think it's a tricky situation. I think you don't know what you do unless if you're in that situation when it comes to your family, because they're just sitting quiet while the world is just talking on Diddy's name. But another thing that people are saying is you pull up on the wrong one, because Ray J's not the only one that's been talking. A lot of people have had something to say. Everybody has had something to say about this situation. And I don't know if some of the people who have been speaking on it would come to them with the energy of, oh, you know, you're just his sons. You know, it's fine. I see you're hurting. I'm not going to retaliate. I don't think some of them would. So this energy that they have, I think they need to find a way to dispel it, because it may not work in their favor. And also it's probably just not bringing good press to Diddy at all right now. I think them staying quiet is probably the best thing to do, although that may be hard. The positive news is nothing actually went down. Thank goodness. There were no casualties, and Chris Brown was the hero, so he got some positive press, which I'm happy for him for that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you've got any more tea on this. Let me know what you would do if you was in that situation. Thank you for watching, guys. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and click that button, and I will leave another video here for you to watch if you've got some more time on your hands, and I will see you next time.